Hello. Please state your name and the job you're going for.
My name is Fenton and I'm applying for a football coach at Lutterworth Athletic.
Please tell me why you would like this job.
I would like this job as I'm very passionate about football, as well as teaching, and putting those two together is, I found it, football coaching would be the perfect answer for me, for my career. And I've played football all my life, I've watched it, and I've also taught in the past 5 years various classes and different training sessions. So I've really gained a lot of love and passion for teaching and the sport, and I would like to do something which I would like to do for the rest of my life, and I think being a football coach is what I'd like to do for the rest of my life.
Okay, what are your greatest professional strengths?
I find that I'm really committed even if I don't enjoy what I'm doing, so this helps me get things done by deadlines, and in general I think I stay very focused on what I've been set to do. I'm also very hard working and always happy to do longer hours if necessary, if it's beneficial, such as a football coach I could take a one-on-one session if a player needs that extra little help or just needs that little time with me as a coach to help their performance. And my communication is very good, as I'm not afraid to get my opinion and voice across to change someone's play or just to let them know what I think would be better. And I think in a coaching situation you need to be able to shout over to other players and get your voice heard.
Okay, what do you consider to be your weakness?
My weakness is I currently don't drive, so I have to use public transport, but I'm currently resolving that as I'm learning to drive and hoping to pass in about 3 months. So that does restrict me from coming to training sessions, but in 3 months' time I should be fine. And I do get to every training session by public transport, like I said, and I also don't have very much experience in coaching people with disabilities, but as well as the driving, I'm solving this as I'm in this summer. I'm taking a scheme where I take the training sessions with disabilities, children with disabilities, so this will get me used to teaching different variety of people. And finally, I also sometimes I think I get involved too much in like a session, or if it's with a specific person, I get involved too much and I try too hard to help. Sometimes I think it might be best if they do it independently and do it by themselves.
Tell me about a challenge or conflict you faced at work and how you dealt with it.
About 2 months ago, I took a training session and it was a fitness session, and as you'd imagine, a lot of the players didn't really enjoy this session, but it was a necessary session to help them improve. So I did have one player who was refusing to take part, which I had to overcome and keep everyone else focused and doing the session, which I did find a challenge, as he was being he just wasn't having it at all. So I had to sit him out and keep everyone on task and do the training session, which was a success in the end, and it was a good training session.
What are the types of exercise leadership?
I think I've had 5 years experience coaching now, and throughout all those 5 years coaching, I've had to take the role as a leader, as I'm coaching and instructing these children around, or men around even. So I think act as a really good example for being a leader. I've also had, I used to work at a child daycare, and I worked there for 2 years, and I had to look after the children for about 3 hours each day, and as I was looking after them, I had to make sure that I was instructing them around, and they'd always look up to me, so I had to make sure I was being doing the right thing at the right time. And then also when I still do play for Lutterf Athletic, my coach of the team had to leave due to education reasons. So at the time I was the captain of the team, so I took the responsibility to take the sessions, to keep everyone fit and to keep everyone on track with their performance. So I took the training sessions for over a year, and which turned out to be a success as we ended up winning the league.
What has been your greatest achievement?
My greatest achievement? I think the greatest achievement I've done was when I went to Africa. This was where I went to a school and I taught some unprivileged children physical education, and I also took some of my equipment I have and I gave them just an actual session, a PE session with good quality equipment which they didn't have the accessibility to have, and I found that really quite emotional at the end, as some of the children I've never seen anyone get so happy over something so little, but that was probably my greatest achievement I've had, on top of probably getting my levels in coaching up to level 4, which I did. I went to Africa on my level 3, which got me past that.
Describe a situation where you worked in a team.
I worked in a team when I was working for a child daycare. They asked me to work throughout the summer, and it was a 4-week period where we'd look after the kids and we'd plan a lot of workstations for them. And my role was the physical education side and just the sport side. So me and another colleague had to plan sport, or just different sports for them throughout the day, and we also had to plan them around the different scenarios where they'll be doing science or art. But me and my colleague found that it was a great success, and we did really well, and all the children really enjoyed the summer scheme, and it was good.
How would your boss and co-workers describe you?
My previous job, where I was working at Leicester Boys, which were in the Midlands Junior Premier League, and I had to sadly leave them due to most of the players were going on to further education, so the team had to fold. But I was known as the workaholic there, as well as coming to the training sessions and taking the full 2.5-hour training session twice a week. I'd also arrange one-to-one sessions with an individual player who I thought needed that time. So I'd either offer them to come to me, or I could come to them and I could take them to somewhere where we have our facilities, like a large piece of area of grass, and then I'd take an hour, 2 hours training session with them, which really impacted a lot of the players, as they did improve a lot. And I also have been told, I've also been known to have an impact on people and build strong relationships with the people I teach, especially from my coaching, where I've still got strong relationships to this day. And finally, I think they describe me as being good at motivating people and keep people with the drive they have, and keep them going. Yeah.
What interests you about a career as a physical education teacher?
I'm highly.
Don't want to be a physical education teacher. Sorry. You're a football coach.
I'm highly passionate for the sport, and like I said, I've played and watched football all my life, and I hope to continue including football within my life and enjoy to coach it. And I've also, football in general just really excites me, especially the competitive side. So I like teaching the high standard of players, which I'm always open to teach the younger age, but that really excites me, yeah. And as well as being a coach, I think being a coach will allow me to stay fit and healthy and enjoy my job overall, which is what I'd like to pursue.
What do you expect to be doing in 5 years' time?
5 years' time, I'd hope to have been working at a lot of athletic as a coach, and if I get a role there and I'm still happy there, I'd be still working at a lot of athletic. Or if I get an offer at an academy, I'd be open to take that if I think it's the right thing to do and at the right time. And then maybe later on in the future I could take up management, where I'd use my skills and knowledge to manage a team.
What qualifications do you have?
I have 11 GCSEs varying from A star to C, with my English and maths with an A, and I got an A in my physical education, which led me on to take PE at A level, as well as product design and art. And I got a B in art, B in product design, and an A in physical education. And then from on there I went to university to study further physical education, where I got a degree.
Would you like to coach any bigger clubs other than Lutterworth?
If I got the opportunity, and if I thought I would be happier teaching, if I would happier coaching that club, then I think I would take the opportunity to do so. But it just depends in the time of moment, like if I feel like I would want to go that extra mile.
What do you think you have to offer as a football coach that other people don't?
I think I have a unique way of teaching or coaching players, as I do get along with the players as well as being strict to make sure they do the job which I'm asking them to do, and then which affects their performance well. And from my experience coaching, I've found my own independent way of coaching which is effective, and I think I can make a big impact, especially on the first team, and bring them up the table.
Have you got any questions you want to ask me?
No, that's everything.
Okay,
Thank you.